Welcome to Forest Bathing Finder. If you're watching this video, we will assume that you have registered for an account and are now ready to explore the many benefits that your subscription has to offer. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to create your profile. So without further ado, let's get started. If you're not already logged into your account, just go up to the upper right-hand corner and click on Login. Once you get to the login page, simply add your username, add your password, and click Login. Once you get logged into the system, you'll be taken directly to your account dashboard. To begin creating our profile, let's first take a look at what our profile looks like by default. I can either click the Profile Preview button here, or there's another Profile Preview button located under Manage Your Profile. When we click it, we can see that we have an empty shell of a profile. We have a placeholder image, our name, location, email. These are all items that were collected during your registration. But we need to fill this out to make it a useful profile. So let's get started. Under Manage My Profile, I can first set my profile image. When I get to the Edit Profile Image page, first thing I want to do is browse for an image to use as my profile. And I have a perfect image of myself right here ready to go. And now I can save my changes. Let's take a look at how that looks on the front. And now we see that our profile image has been added to the profile. Let's continue. So let's go down to the next item under Manage Your Profile, which is the About Me section. In this section, we're going to add text that will appear on our profile page. There's a long version of the text. That's the full version of your bio that you want to appear on your profile page, and a shorter version that's limited to 300 characters, and that will appear in the guide listings. I've gone ahead and created my profile text ahead of time, so I'm going to copy and paste it in. And for the short version, I'm going to just go ahead and take the first little bit and paste it in to my short version. When you've got everything in there, click Submit. Now let's see how that looks on the front. So now I see I've got my profile image and I've got my profile text. It's starting to look like a useful profile for my users. Let's continue. The next section under Manage Your Profile is the Social Links section. In this section, we'll be able to add links to any social media accounts we want to link to, as well as a website if we happen to have one. All of these are optional. Let's go ahead and add a Facebook link. The best way to get your Facebook link is to go to your Facebook page. In the address bar at the top of your browser, you can select the address, right-click and copy, or command-click and copy if you're on a Mac. And now I can paste that directly into the box. And I can do the same thing with any of these social networks. If I have a website, I can put my website address in this box. Let's do another one. I'm going to grab my Twitter. So let's go to my Twitter page. I'm going to copy my URL. And now I'm going to paste that URL in there. And I'm going to go ahead and add a website link. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on Submit. And let's take a look at what that does for our profile. I now have some icons under the Connect box for Facebook, Twitter, and a website. And while we're in here, I'll explain that the email link allows your users to send a message to you directly from your profile. These emails are sent to the email address you provided when you created your account. Let's go on to the next step. The next section is for certifications. This section is completely optional. It's used if you'd like to show the users that view your profile what certifications you've earned. To add a certification, click the Add a Certification button. You have the option of adding a name as well as an image. If you add only a name, there will be no link associated with your certificate. The user will only be able to view the name of your certificate. If you add an image, the name of your certificate will link to the image so that the user can see the image when they click it. Let me show you how that works. I'm going to give my certificate a name. And I'm going to go ahead and submit. So I've now added a certificate or certification, and when I view my profile, I can see my certification here. But nothing happens if I click it. It's simply displayed as text. To delete a certificate, you click the red X. Now let's add another certificate, but this time I'm going to add an image. Click the Upload an Image. Select the image of your certificate and submit. Now when I view my profile, we'll see a difference. I see the name of my certificate, but it's also a link. And when I click it, I can see the certificate image that I've uploaded. If you don't add any certificates or certifications to your profile, the certifications box will not appear. Let's move on to the final step. The final section of your profile is another optional section, and that's the language section. So I click on Language, and on this page I can add the language that I speak fluently. Simply click on the box and you can begin typing your language. When it appears, you can click it. You can add as many languages as you want. Once you've added all the languages that you speak fluently, click on Submit. And now let's take a look at our profile. And we can see that a new box has been added that displays the languages that I've added to my profile. The reason you may want to add languages to your profile is that the directory can be searched by language. If a user is looking for a guide that speaks a specific language, your listing will come up if they search for that language. And you can see now I have a beautiful profile for my users. They can see my image, my biographical text, my location, they can connect with me, they can see what languages I speak, and they can see my certification. Thank you for watching this tutorial from Forest Bathing Finder. These tutorials are recorded to help you get the most out of your Forest Bathing Finder subscription. If you have further questions, visit us at www.forestbathingfinder.com.